Hi there guys, that is 6JMP. This is my aquarium I set up over the weekend. I'll start stocking it with fish in about 2 weeks time, once the filter had some time to establish. And talking about filters, that is what this video is all about. Now what you're looking at is what I've christened the spider filter. My aim is to show you to build a cheap, effective, high volume filter out of readily available material, which is a nice little DIY project which you can do over a weekend. It just needs fish. Now to seal the filter at the bottom, I'm going to use a piece of scrap glass I had lying around. Now this is laminate, so there is a slightly different procedure to cutting laminate glass, which I will show. First of all, we want to mark the dimensions of the pipe down on the glass. So leaving a bit of extra room on the sides to allow for silicone. We basically mark it down using a Sharpie, and then with a combination square just roughly putting some lines down and on there. Now the difference when it comes to cutting laminate glass is that you've got to score the glass on both sides, because you have two individual sheets of glass. What I normally do is just take a ruler to use as a guide, line it up on my previous lines, and then I've got these little C clamps you use for welding, and they're quite useful for just holding down the ruler quite firmly. And using them, just clamp down your ruler, and now you've got a straight edge to basically score your line on. Now I'm using just a standard glass cutter, and the trick with this is to go slow but firm, as you don't want to rescore it as it messes up your little blade. So slow and steady. Run your line across, like so. Now I'll loosen my clamps, flip the glass around, and now line up my ruler once again on that score line. I did it on the other side. It's quite crucial that you get the alignment right, or else you'll have uneven edges. So just take some time and get your alignment right the first time. Once that's done, clamp it down again. And recheck. And as my dad always used to say, measure twice, cut once, instead of doing it the opposite way around. And again, just slow and steady, run the glass cutter across the sheet, making a little score line. Now another trick I've learned is using a coin. Forgot to get one. Using a coin, just stick a coin underneath the glass sheet and press down, and that should run the crack through on the top plate. Then flip the glass over to the other side with a coin underneath again, just to lift the glass, and press again, and that should run the crack through on the other side, the top side. Now the thing with laminate glasses, they're laminated together with a piece of plastic sheeting, and that, well, even though the glass is cut, that plastic sheeting is still in the way. And how you basically get rid of that is up next. Now what I have here is some methylated spirits, and what you want to do is just lightly bend the glass over, then take some spirits and you want to squirt it in the cut, and then light it. Come on, burn. There we go. And the house is on fire. Now what this does is just melts the plastic, and voila! There you have it. How to cut laminate glass. Now I've basically cut the one edge, and I will just proceed to cut the other edge. Again, same as before. Just put that down. Take my steel ruler, put it down on my marking line. C-clamp. Clamp it down, nice and tight, and slow and steady again, run the glass cutter across the sheet. Whoops. And I'm just going to flip it around and score the other side. Again, taking care to line it up properly. As I said, if you don't line the score marks up properly, you will end up with uneven sheets. And once again, slow and steady, running the glass cutter across the sheet. Now, using my little coin trick again, stick that underneath, lightly press it down. Oops, bit of a drama. And again, bend your glass down a little bit, spirits, and give it a light. And just wait for the flames to go out. And there you have it, folks. There's my little piece of glass now cut to size. Like so.